morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. This is Dylan Love with Token Metrics TV, and you're watching Crypto Roundup. This was a humongous week for crypto news because El Salvador has made Bitcoin into legal tender in its country. It's never really been done before, and there's a lot of exciting implications and current events spilling out from this. So we're going to unpack them and focus on that news specifically today. The first major takeaway is that businesses have no choice on whether or not they accept Bitcoin in El Salvador. It is mandatory that people be allowed to pay with Bitcoin. So just as companies and businesses in the US had to change everything about their operations in the wake of COVID, businesses in El Salvador are now hustling from scratch to figure out how to make Bitcoin work for their business. This is an interesting little situation because it means El Salvador, this tiny Central American country, is about to be full of deep crypto natives. Not only will Bitcoin adoption be mandatory for businesses in El Salvador, but the country is actually going to harness geothermal energy from volcanoes to mine Bitcoin. This is kind of incredible, especially in the wake of all this fear, uncertainty, and doubt that we're seeing about the environmental implications for Bitcoin. El Salvador, once again, this little scrappy country, has figured out how to make that a complete non-issue. This is especially interesting in wake of the fact that Elizabeth Warren has come out against Bitcoin for environmental reasons. If I may editorialize for a minute, I think it's a bunch of crap. She and many other politicians, they don't care about the environment. They just don't want people to know where their money is going, and they don't want people to know how money works. So with Bitcoin as a new, fully supported national currency in El Salvador, this means that there's actually no capital gains taxes on El Salvadorians' Bitcoin holdings because one Bitcoin always equals one Bitcoin. It has nothing to do with the actual underlying dollar value. So Bitcoin today is trading around $38,000. If it shoots up to $50,000 tomorrow, it doesn't change anything. People aren't paying more tax. They're simply spending and using their Bitcoin as they were before. Furthermore, the country will grant permanent residency to anybody who invests 3 BTC into the country's economy. That's about $120,000 today. So I've heard it said that Bitcoin is a little bit like bamboo. It grows underground and develops in quiet for a long time, and then suddenly it shoots up and it's everywhere. This El Salvador news is a little bit like seeing the first shoot of bamboo after it's been baking underground for more than 10 years. So as for what happens next, it's only going to spread, and it's probably going to happen more quickly than we realize.